Good afternoon. My name is Annette. I'm the special magistrate assigned to hear a case today. I'm going to briefly explain the procedure for those who've never been here before. You've been cited with a violation and you've been having to correct the violation. The city has chosen to proceed with this hearing for the purpose of obtaining a finding of noncompliance, which can later be used at a subsequent hearing for the purpose of being deemed a repeat violation. The hearing is public, recorded, and all testimony is taken under oath. Although the formal rules of evidence do not apply, fundamental due process observed. If you're admitting the violation, please advise me when you come to the podium. You need to tell me how much time you need to correct the violation. The city will also give me an estimate. Based on what you both say, I will give you reasonable time to correct the violation. If you're contesting the violation, the city must prove through clear and convincing evidence that the violation has occurred and or the violation is still in existence. This is done through testimony of the inspector or the custodian of record. Inspector is not available to testify and exhibits are introduced by the city. If you're refuting the violation, you're expected to testify as to why there is no violation. After I've heard both sides, I'll render a decision based on the evidence and testimony for me. If I find there is no violation, I'll dismiss the case. If I find that there is a violation, I will give you reasonable time to correct the violation before a fine begins to run. I have authority to impose fines up to $1,000 per violation. If you're a repeat offender, I have authority to impose fines up to $5,000 per violation. There's also an administrative fee of $108, which is assessed by me unless I waive it. When you come to the podium, please state your name, your relationship to the property owner, and if you have authority to proceed on behalf of the property owner. At this time, I ask the clerk to swear in all the witnesses.
Those of you who are about to testify, please stand and raise your right hand. Sir, are you testifying at all? No? Oh, you don't? You don't? Okay. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Yes. Thank you. You may be seated. Ian, you can come up. Okay, page 16, number 38, SMA 2020-02325, the 1200 Ocean Drive. This is a new code appeal.
Ryan Thomas, Co-Compliance Administrator, custodian of the record. Officer Geraldo found that it was in compliance. He was asking if the court could dismiss.
Oh, okay. Case dismissed.
Thank you.
Good job.
Just to return the, I guess it's the appeals granted. I don't know how you want to do it.
Yeah.
You're just going to dismiss the case, or am I just granting the appeal and returning the court costs?
I guess it's up to you.
What do you
Yeah,
prefer?
I would
Dismiss it,
like to
yeah.
get the court costs back,
No,
absolutely.
you'll get them back regardless, so I'd just rather just do a grant the appeal and dismiss the
Yeah,
case.
grant the appeal and dismiss the case, absolutely. Thank you.
Okay, all right, so I'm going to grant the appeal, dismiss the case, and return the court costs.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay, page 16, number 40, and number 41 on page 17. SMA 2491 at 1116 Ocean Drive, and SMA 02492, 1116 Ocean Drive, sorry.
Please state your name for the record.
Good afternoon, Daryl Brown.
What is it?
Daryl Brown.
And Daryl, what's your position with the property?
I'm the project manager for the property.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to have the city present, and then you can explain your position, okay?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. City of Miami Beach Co-Compliance Officer Jardine Jarquin. Which do you want to listen to first? I
Is
have
there
a
an order?
sanitation and I have a property maintenance.
Are they different dates or the same day?
Different dates.
Okay, so which is the first one?
The first one will be the property maintenance issue.
Okay, is that 02491?
04290 for the case.
02491?
He's talking about the PM 2021.
Oh, okay, that's
Yeah.
fine. Let's go ahead with that one first then.
Okay. So this is for violation of section 58-298C, which is the exterior premises not being maintained clean and in a sanitary manner, trash or miscellaneous debris all around. And for section 58-298J, for every owner of the building shall grade and maintain the exterior premises as to prevent the accumulation of stagnant water. So this is for the back alley of the property. We received a complaint for basically the accumulation of stagnant water in the middle of the alley, right behind the property, that seemed to be coming out from a drainage pipe from the property itself, draining into the middle of the alley. So when I got there, actually, it was the accumulation of the water, plus the fact that there was trash and debris all through the area. There was pallets of products and stuff like that. So the violation was issued.
Okay.
Is it a first offense?
Is that a first offense, and how much is it for?
Correct. This is a property maintenance, so this is the first offense on that one.
How much is the fine?
There's no fine on this
Oh,
one.
no fine? Okay.
Usually these don't get appealed. We take them to court, but they ended up appealing it before we set it up for special master.
Okay.
Okay. Mr., do you have pictures that you want to put into
Yes.
evidence? Have you used to see the pictures, Mr. Brown?
I'm pretty sure I have.
So there's one set that was the initial, and then the other set which was taken 2 days ago.
Which one was 2 days ago? Oh, this one.
Yeah, they have the date on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. You re-inspected the property yesterday, is that what you said?
2 days ago, on Tuesday.
Okay, and
Yeah.
I still see water there. It's a little better, but it's...
Correct. When I spoke to one of the employees on site on the day that I issued the violation. I believe it was their maintenance engineer or chief engineer. He said that there was some type of AC condensation drainage pipe that leads to the back of the property. So it's clear water, it's clean water. However, when it does run off, it mixes with everything that's already in the alley. So it's just basically dirty water pulling up in the middle of the alley and just keeping that whole area dirty, basically.
So they have to think of something to do with that? I mean...
Correct. Yeah, we did send an email to the building department to see if that drainage pipe was allowed to go back there. However, I have not received any clarification on that. I'm not sure if they have, but...
Okay. Mr. Brown, whenever you're ready.
Okay. So, excuse me, in regards to the trash, they are making efforts to keep it clean back there with their dumpsters and more pickups. In regards to the draining water, we do have a building permit where they're addressing the drainage from the AC units. And we actually had one of the inspections already where the inspector pointed out something different he wanted to see as part of the drainage. So the drainage is not flowing into the alleyway. I can provide you the permit number if that helps at all.
So you started doing the work, is that what you're saying? You started it, or what's the
Oh,
permit?
no, it started already, yes. We actually have a permit that's been issued. This is also a result of a building violation that they received for that particular reason as well. Which was back in about a year or so ago. But they have been addressing it. So part of the inspection that we had back at the end of September, the building inspector wanted the water routed a different way than that was designed on the plans. So we submitted a revision for that, and that revision is under review with the building department, so we can take care of this, like 2 more drain pipes that need to be taken care of.
Okay. Were you aware that they had these permits pending, or they're working on it already?
No, like I mentioned, we did email building department, but they never did get back to us. I'm not sure. I'm guessing the violation was issued way before I issued mine for the building.
Yes.
Correct, but we were not aware of that.
Okay, so as far as that case is concerned, they're already working on it, so I'm going to grant the appeal on that one and
Okay.
return the court costs and dismiss the case. Okay, and let's do the second one now. SMA 2021-02492.
Yes.
Are you handling that one as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Your Honor, this is case SV 2021-14391 for the property located 1116 Ocean Drive. As for violation of Section 90-101, which is a creation of a health hazard or nuisance. This was issued for illicit discharge coming from the property into the alleyway and the storm drain. What happened in this case was the fact that they had, from the same discharge that was happening, it got mixed up because their grease trap behind in the container that they use to store the used cooking oil, that overflowed. So along with the water, and all that grease ended up going into the storm drain, which at that point it becomes, a biohazard issue. So a forthwith violation was issued. However, they did have a prior violation before, so this was their second offense on that one as well.
And what's the fine on that?
That one comes with a $2,000 fine.
Wow, okay. Okay, Mr. Brown, whenever you're ready.
So that as well is being addressed in this violation? I'm sorry, in this permit?
I'm just a little troubled by the oil, how that, the grease getting into the water, now it really does become a health hazard. The first one obviously wasn't as evasive or, as damaging, but this one's definitely more damaging, so I'm going to deny the appeal. It's an adjudication. I'm going to reduce the fines to $1,000 to be paid by November 15th.
Okay.
Your Honor. Your Honor.
Okay, did you get that?
What was the,
My arm was hanging out while I was writing.
no, the time frame for the payment?
I'm sorry?
What was for the payment date?
November 30th. I'm sorry, November 15th. I gave 30
November
days.
15th,
November 15th, yeah.
reduced to
I
1,000.
reduced it from 2,000 to 1,000.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, good luck.
Number 44, SMASA 21-00042 for 8001 CRESPI Boulevard.
Please state your name for the record.
Rigel Jimenez.
What is the first name?
Rigel,
You're the-
R-I-G-E-L.
You're the owner, Mr. Jimenez?
No, I'm the son of the owner.
Son of owner, okay. Okay, I'm going to have the city explain the violation, and then you can respond, okay?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. City of Miami Beach Co-Compliance Officer Alexander Lacayo. This violation was issued on April 9th, 2021 for creation of a health hazard or nuisance by illegally dumping trash in the Brion City property. Our department received a complaint from the sanitation department in reference to trash and bulky items along in the area of 856 80th Street. Upon my arrival, I inspected the trash and was able to locate an Amazon package with an address. Therefore, a forthwith violation was issued in the amount of $1,000, and an email was sent to the sanitation department for removal. They charged a total of $288.75, and the total was $1,288.75. This is
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you. Ooh, okay. Mr. Ramirez, whenever you're ready.
Hello. Yes, so that night, my mother had been bedridden due to a surgical operation, and I was doing exam weeks. And,
Wait, start again. I didn't hear what you said.
Oh,
I'm
I'm
sorry, the
sorry.
mask makes it a little more difficult.
May I
but
take it
keep-
off?
Yeah, you need to keep,
Thank you. So during that week, my mom had been bedridden for like a surgical operation, and I have been going through exams, and I was organizing my house. And yes, I did throw up trash, but it wasn't the entire thing. I had only thrown away the black trash bag that you see there. And what happened was I was organizing it and putting away like boxes from Amazon that I had bought. But I just went to the streets at night during that time, and I did place the black trash bag, but not the entire thing. I just saw a bunch of trash there, and I placed it there.
so what happened was when she started it, everyone else added to it.
No, that was already there, though. The bed frame, the bed cushion, everything was there.
Is that your bag? That-
The black one, I did place it there.
Right, and then you put your Amazon boxes. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to deny the appeal. It's an adjudication, and I'm just going to charge you the $288.75, the sanitation, the city bill. I'm going to waive the $1,000 fine, okay?
I understand. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And to be paid by November 15th.
Mhm.
Okay? Thanks for your honesty. All right, good luck to you. You'll get a bill, you're going to get an order in the mail.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Have a good day.
You too.
Okay. Page 15, number 35, SMA 2020-02313 for 440 South Shore Drive. This is a new sanitation appeal. Your Honor, they made a request for a continuance,
Which
but
number?
what,
I'm sorry, what number did you just call?
SMA 2020-02313 on page 15, number 35. Ms. Sasko,
Is that me?
that's you, dear.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay, hi.
Hi. Let me just find it. Next time we got to put the numbers on these.
Yeah, I know, I
It makes it
forgot.
a little harder. Do you want to go forward or you want a continuance? It says here that Lisa Sacco wanted a continuance.
Well, that's my daughter, and she got a job in New York for a few months.
Okay.
So she told me to show up somehow. Did she speak to you?
No,
No.
in fact, we need a continuance if she doesn't, because our officer is unavailable. She's out of workman's comp,
All right, so I'm
Physical
going to
therapy.
grant the continuance pursuant to both parties' requests.
yeah.
But can I just explain what it was?
Well, we're going to continue it, so I'm not going to make a ruling, okay? So
Oh.
we're going to come back another day
You're gonna have to
because,
explain it again, so,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
okay. All
So
right.
we're going to continue it for January
27.
27th.
Wow. This is from last year.
Yeah, no, I know that. I'm sorry, but every side
That's
is
okay.
allowed one continuance, so the city's
Oh.
asking for
The
continuance.
city asked for it? Okay.
Right.
And we never asked for it.
You did. Actually, you sent an email.
Yeah,
Um,
that was for this
your-
one, for this
your-
hearing, right?
Lisa sent it, says here, "My name is Lisa Sacco. I am requesting continuance for a later date. I am requesting because I have a job assignment in New York. Thank you." She sent that October 7th.
Yeah, she told me show up because she never heard back.
Oh, because we grant them, but it's okay. I mean, I'm glad that you came, but she did ask for continuance. I always grant one side a continuance, so.
Okay.
And nevertheless, they want one too, so come back in January. I'm sorry for the misunderstanding.
Okay, all right, thank you.
All right, just bring your papers back then.
January what?
27th.
And you're gonna mail me, right?
Of course.
And thank you, Ms. Nevis.
You're welcome.
Good seeing you.
Bye.
Bye.
Page 15, number 34, SMA 2020-02312 for 2135 North Bay Road. This is a new property maintenance appeal.
Okay. Please state your name for the record.
Hi, I'm Eric Sartor. I'm a member and a manager of the LLC that owns the house. I used to
Okay.
live in the house with my family. Now we have it rented to tenants.
Okay,
Yep.
I'm going to have the city explain the violation, and then you can explain your basis for an appeal.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Doreen Grant, City of Miami Beach Code Compliance. I'm the issuing officer for KCC 2020-09227 for the property located at 2135 North Bay Road. The violation was issued to North Bay Riviera LLC in care of Mr. Eric Sator. They were found in violation of Section 82-151, a person or entity obstructing or causing to obstruct any street or sidewalk in the city of Miami Beach, impeding general movement of vehicular or pedestrian traffic without first obtaining a right-of-way permit. So what had happened was they were watering the lawn on the swell area. So the hose was run from the private property across the sidewalk onto the swell. So a complainant, which is an elderly couple, an elderly couple called and complained that it was a trip hazard for them because they used the sidewalk for their walks and riding bikes. So when I arrived at the property, I saw the hose. I knocked on the door several times. I was hoping that I could just talk to someone to remove it. But it looked like there was nobody in there living on the property at the time, like they had fixed it up to sell it. So I ended up removing the hose myself because I didn't want to leave it there.
That was very nice of you.
Violation.
Thank you.
Okay. And that one doesn't carry a fine?
It does. It does carry a $500 fine.
Oh, okay.
And I do have a picture
Okay.
to submit into evidence.
First offense?
It is a first offense, yes, ma'am.
Yeah, the hose. Thank you for moving it.
Thank you, Doreen. Oh, thank you. She pointed out that this is the hose.
Okay. All right, whenever you're ready, Mr. Sartor.
So, again, thank you for moving the hose. Like I mentioned, I used to live at the house. We actually moved away and we wanted to rent out the house, so it is rented. I think maybe we wanted to, that part of the grass is in between the sidewalk and actually the street, so they call that the swell, right? I think it's me that moved the hose there for it to get a little bit of water because it was getting yellow because it doesn't have any drainage there or water system there because I don't even know if it's my property or not. But it was getting very yellow because it was middle of the summer or I forget when it was. So then as soon as I got this, I made sure to tell the tenants, hey guys, make sure never put the hose on the sidewalk. And I think we've never got another issue, so.
All right, so you're required to maintain it, but it is city property. So I don't think it's that egregious. I think it was really an oversight, but I know that you were responding to a complaint. I'm going to grant the appeal and dismiss the case, okay?
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it.
And return the court costs.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you.
Now we have no-shows. So still on page 15, the last one, number 36, SMA 2020, 02317, 647 Lincoln Road.
No proof of service. I don't have service, so let's post it. Let's reset it for January 27th for proper service.
You send it to me,
January 27th.
You send me the posting, I'll have it posted.
Sorry, you said January 27th? Or?
Correct.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Number 37, SMA 2020-02321, 440 Hibiscus Drive. I do have service. We have a no-show. Who's presenting from the city?
Someone from the city for SMA 2020-02321? 440 South Hibiscus Drive.
No.
is the use of public right of way with a revocable permit. And they approved it. That's for some driveway. And there's no right of way permit either in the system. There's no fine, so.
There's a compliance date, I guess, but they don't want to do that over here.
Hey, Ryan, can I always send all of the postings to you regardless of the time or who the officer is?
You could send it to code operations,
I send them to,
because we have a group, code operations, and that's all the supervisors and Tom.
do.
Yeah.
And then, actually, I was told to send everything to Sylvia, and then she
You could always copy me. If you do code operations, I'll get it. But you can always put me because I will always help you.
I know you will. Even though I
Okay,
snap at you.
let's go ahead. We have service. It's a no-show. You want to?
Yes, ma'am. City of Miami Beach Code Compliance Officer Jordan Jarquin. This is for case CC 2020-09360 for 440 South Hibiscus Drive for violation of section 82-91, which is the use of public property without first obtaining a revocable permit. This is for work done in the swale area and easement without proper permit or approval. This complaint originated from our Public Works Department. We received an email about work being done, the sod being removed, and the easement being graded without obtaining a right-of-way permit from the city. They had to coordinate with CIP that was doing work in that area at the time. So like I said, they did a driveway extension, but there's still no right-of-way permit in the system and no changes have been done to the property.
And what was the date of the violation?
So what?
The date of the violation.
The date of the violation was September 8th, 2020.
And they've done nothing? Because I see a letter from here, from them. They emailed it, but this was on September 9, 2020, explaining what they've done. And they said that this is, due to our knowledge, we did not pull a permit. Due to our understanding, the work being done is nothing permanent. We added rock and gravel. And please note, the city contractor had at one point provided the rock in that area, but over time, due to rain, it had dissipated. If I may explain a little history of the situation, this has been an ongoing issue since 2016, when the house was completed. When the island's completed its improvements, they could not figure out what to do there. The plan was to add either a pump or opening for rainwater. As you know, the king tide there really gets high and causes flooding. We are now coming to 2021, and there has been nothing done. We are aware this is not our property and belongs to the city, but it's still our responsibility to upkeep. I have added Pierre de Agustin, the HOA executive director of the island. He's aware of the situation and can shine some light. He was about to issue a complaint on the property because of how bad it was looking. This has caused the potential sale of the property, which this house is selling for $16 million. Again, we did not think that landscaping of plants plus rocks needed a permit. We would have gone through the paperwork. Are they still the owners? Because it says, looks like they were trying to sell it in September 2020. You want to make sure before we,
I didn't check that actually. Let me check
Is it a first offense?
yeah.
$1,000?
There's no fine on this case. Normally, if they didn't comply, we would have set it up for special master, but they appealed it.
Right, but I just want to make sure that at this point,
Yeah, it's just a weird thing to appeal.
100%, but I just want,
But they're still the same owner.
they are?
According to
Yeah.
property appraiser.
According to property appraisal, it's still the same ownership.
Okay, so it's, what name do you have as the owner?
I have Beta LP.
Okay, all right, so the appeal is denied.
Should we go through our normal thing and set it up to have a regular hearing, or can you set a compliance date today?
Yeah, I could do it. Appeal is denied, let's see, it's an adjudication. And then I'm gonna have a compliance date to be set up for, I guess 30 days. So for them to get in compliance, they have to remove the rocks?
They just need to go get a right-of-way permit. They've put do you have current pictures?
I do have current pictures, yeah.
They've put in a driveway now. When originally it was the rocks, and now it's turned into a driveway.
Yeah, but if we give a compliance date, Your Honor, then you're going to give fines, and we can't do that on an appeal.
Oh, we can't?
No, that's
that's
why.
Okay,
either
so
yes
it's
or
appeal
no.
denied,
Thank you, Anna.
adjudication. Okay, so there's no fines with this original violation. It's adjudication. Okay, so then I guess you have to reissue.
We'll set it up through Fernanda for
Right.
a regular hearing, and we'll
Right.
talk about it again, and maybe they'll show up then.
So this is just a
Yours is
appeal?
just appeal denied, adjudicated, and then.
No, there's no fines associated with this,
No,
no fines with this,
she's behind you. Oh,
sorry.
okay.
Yeah, so as you can see from the picture, they removed the original grass that was there.
I see it.
They just put rocks and then they built that extended driveway into the property with
Yes,
just gravel around.
I see that. Okay, I mean, it's very pretty, but again, they didn't get the proper permitting.
Yeah, that's all they have to do.
Okay, so let's just do that. You gotta reissue it properly. But in the meantime, the appeal's denied its adjudication, and there's no fines associated with that.
Yep, I got it.
Okay, and then number 39, the last one, SMA 2020-02342.
Yes.
There is proper service. It was sent, well, I do have signature. It was sent to CRESPI Boulevard. Wait, am I reading on the wrong one?
SMA 2020-02342, 1532 Washington.
Hold on, I gotta find it. Okay. These went into the wrong one. Sorry, I put the pictures on the wrong case.
What's happening?
I need to,
Okay.
it's just that it's really unorganized, so I'm sorry I put these pictures on the wrong one, and I'm looking for the right one to put I inadvertently put pictures in the wrong one that I just noticed. So I want to put it in the right file. Okay. Is this the one that's sent to 1532 Washington Avenue?
Yes.
Okay, so I have service, as long as that's still the proper, let me look at their appeal. Yeah, their appeal has Exchange Miami Shockey Dobbs at 1532 Washington Avenue, Miami Beach, 331. Okay, so we have service. Let's go ahead and proceed.
City of Miami Beach Code Compliance Officer, Nero Balgovin. Your Honor, this violation was issued for illegal dumping in the easement of the building, the space between the building north of them. There were a lot of garbage bags, furniture, and there was also grease running from that area onto the sidewalk. I do have photos to provide to you.
Okay.
And it was also posted and sent certified mail. It was received on the 6th of November at 1228 Alton.
Is it a first offense?
Yes, it's first offense.
How much?
$1,000. The pickup fee is $624.25. So it's
$624.
25 cents.
Okay.
So the total cost of the violation is $1,624.25.
Okay, you want to provide pictures for evidence? Did you have pictures?
Yeah,
Okay.
I do.
Thank you, my dear.
You're killing me.
Well, let's work the waistline now with a twist.
Wow, this is pretty bad. Okay, the appeal is denied. It's adjudication, first offense, $1,000 fine, plus $624.25 city bill to be paid by November 15th.
Wow, you're not wasting any time.
Nope.
Okay.
Okay, that concludes our 2:30 calendar now. Right, yep. Okay, see everybody.
See you guys at 6.
Thank you.